We're going to do 30 minutes of Pilates. It'll be some basic and some a little bit more toward intermediate, and I'll provide some modifications. So let's get started since we have 30 minutes. I want to make the best use of our time. So I want to first start with just stretching. Have your feet hip width apart, and let's just come over and reach over, slide that hand down, get a nice stretch on your side here, and let's come over, inhale, and exhale, reach down, and we'll do a couple more on each side. Reach over. Make sure that you're not leaning forward or leaning back so that the stretch is right in here. And over. And over. And I'll try to speak. I know I have a little music going, and I want to make sure that you can hear me well. And back. All right. We're going to then go down to the mat, and just want to make sure that I get a message there. And let's get down on the mat, and first let's get on all fours, and let's stretch out that spine. So I want to have your arms right below your shoulders, and your knees firmly on the mat, and then go into a neutral position with your head. You can lift your spine and inhale and exhale, bringing that belly button up into your spine, and now inhale as you extend. Nice stretch, and exhale again, and and exhale. And exhale, last one. Let's bring our toes under here, and let's come back. Stretch out your body. Parallel arms, heels of your hands into the mat, fingertips up. So you get a nice flat back stretch. Your head should be lifted. Bring your arm down, right arm down so it's bent right by your side. Your left arm comes out just beyond the side of your mat. Getting a nice side shoulder stretch. It'll feel like you're getting a little nerve stretch there. Let's go to the other side. So your left arm bends and comes down by your side. Your right arm is coming out with your fingertips up. And now let's just sit up, and let's get a little bit, just gently hold here with your fingertips on the mat, and kind of rock back and forth and get this nice stretch in your feet. The feet is really the foundation of everything. So in Pilates, we pay a lot of attention to what's going on with your feet. And let's put out your arms now and reach out so you can get even your tailbone down a little farther, your heels down a little farther. Reach out and come back. All right, let's stretch out on the mat for a little bit of bridges, and this is just stretching your spine another way. So you want to lay down. Your head is on the mat, your back is on the mat, your arms are nicely by your side, palms to the mat. And now you're going to articulate up, starting with your tailbone, which is 10, and 9, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, until your glutes are really activated here and you're in a slant board position is what I call it. And then you're bringing it down all the way, articulating through your spine. And then you're going to come up again, articulating up. And bringing it down. And now again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it. Now let's bring it down just halfway. And then bring it up again. And down. And up. And down. Your upper body should be pretty relaxed. And up. And down. And up. Now hold it up here. Bring your right leg up to the ceiling. Flex foot, as straight a leg as you can manage, keeping lifted. Now you're going to go across your body in windshield wipers, just within the frame of your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now with the sole of your foot to the ceiling, you're going to lift up again. All the way to the ceiling, just lifting up out of the hip, not bouncing up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down, and then lower your body down to the floor, all the way to your tailbone. Now we're going to come up again and reach up with your left leg straight. Make sure it's straight, flex foot, and cross your body. 1, 2, get a little IT band stretch here. 3, 4, 5, keep those glutes activated, and then come up to the ceiling, lifting out of the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring the foot down, and then lower slowly to the mat. One more variation on the bridge. We're going to come up and bring that now pointed leg, straight leg. Start with your right this time. Come down to your bent left knee and just come back. Swing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You don't do a lot of swinging moves like that in Pilates. That one's kind of fun. And bring it down all the way to the tailbone. And let's come up again now for the left leg. Coming up. First, let's start with the straight leg up in the air and bring it down to your right knee and up, 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 and now bring it down. Okay, so we're down on the floor. We're going to start first now with 100, and we're going to first come up, arms outstretched. We're going to curl up our body, chin is slightly tucked. You're scooped out here. This is your C curve, we call it in Pilates. And I'm going, some of you may be experts and some of you may be beginners. So I'll explain some things which may be rudimentary to some. So you're going to, I want you lifted here, see where my hands are, toward my knees. And now I can be up on the tabletop, 90 degrees, or 45, which is more difficult. And we're going to pump the arms from the shoulders. We're going to breathe in on 5, exhale on 5 as we pump. And inhale, and exhale, 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 and here you go, last one, inhale, and exhale, and down. All right, stretch out. So we're going to sit up now, and we're going to do, we'll both do a part roll back, and then we'll do a roll up. But the roll back is a good start for doing both, a full roll back and a full roll up. So we're going to start with your hands under your thighs, right here on the side. And remember your scoop. You're using your core here. You keep your feet on the floor, on the mat, and then come back. You're coming back just behind your sit bones, and down, and down, and down, and down, and down, and come back, and then rolling up, and then sit up again. So when you roll up, you're still have the seat curve, and then when you come up, you're sitting up straight. So let's do that again. You're going back, and back, and back, and back, and back, and back, and back. And then bring your arms by your ears and come up. So let's do that again. And you can even now, if you like, have your arms out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms by your ears, and then roll up. And down. So now you can again stay here with your hands. It helps to keep your hands here, otherwise out here. And now we're going to go down halfway. And down, and down, and down, and up, and down, and down, and back, and down. This hits the glutes, I mean, the abs, doesn't it? Hits your core, and up. A little earthquake typically happens. Head up, down, 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 and up. Let's do a couple more. You're coming down, just behind your sit bones. Down, 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 and down, and up. And let's come down one more time. And come back all the way. Stretch out. And now let's stretch out our legs. And this is a full roll up. So you want to be all the way down the mat. Your arms, straight arms are by your ears. You can either have heels together toes apart, and find it a little easier to flex those feet. You really want to keep your feet securely on the mat. So this is what it looks like. And then you glide across your legs, inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale over. And inhale to glide across and exhale. But the modification can be bent legs like you were before. Inhale up, touch your thighs, stretch out your legs, and exhale over. Because what I don't want you to do is jerk up your spine to get up there and hurt yourself, for example. So you're reaching out, and now inhale back, and exhale. Let's do a couple more. Inhale up, and exhale over, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. No. And inhale, and exhale. And stay down on the mat. No tucking. You may hear some comments from the peanut gallery here. All right, so bend your legs. You're laying on the mat. And I also wanted to say that I purposely used no props or equipment today because I wasn't sure what you would have. Sometimes we use weights, but we will use do arm work in another way. So let's bend and straighten your right leg. So you're holding behind your thighs, not behind your knee. Just bend and straighten, just to feel the hamstring really straightening out. You can release your hands now. Your leg is straight up in the air. And now you're going to circle, small circles. 3, 4, and 5. And now reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that leg up and lengthen it as you go down to the floor. Bring up your left leg. And you're going to stretch out that hamstring. Bend and straighten. Your muscles will be more amenable to a greater stretch if you get a little break and then stretch again. All right, release your hands and now circle in. 2, it's just a melon-sized circle. 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now stretch out, release it down. All right, so this is kind of a fun one. This is rolling like a ball. You're going to sit up on your sit bones here, still be scooped out. You're going to either grab under your thighs, which is a little easier, or on your shins. You're going to tuck in, scoop out so your back is puffed out. And you're going to inhale and lower down and exhale up. So you're just almost like you're a rocker that's about to tip over. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale and release. We're going to stay on the mat. I'm just checking the time. So I want to first have you with your left leg outstretched and your right hand on your right ankle, left hand on the right knee. We're going to do it 2 ways. First, you're curled up, so your core is really activated. Your shoulders are off the floor. That's the key thing. So you're going only to tabletop here. So if you can't reach all the way, that's fine. But you're coming back to tabletop. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe, and breathe. Just so you go. Knee just comes up to tabletop. And now let's go all the way in, stretch in, and 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 down. So for the next one, I first want to start with bent legs again and touching with your toes. You're going to have your back and neck, head on the mat, and you're just going to come up and down. This is how we're going to start this. And then let's bring the legs together and bring them down and up and down and up and down and up. Make sure that your back is on the floor You're not arching. And now let's bring our arms into it, and we're going to lift up and grab in, and now you get a little stretch, tuck in, and then inhale as you come out, either in 90 degrees or 45, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale back, stretching out, stretching forward, and exhale, and down. Okay, do a little bit more with legs, and we're going to have our straight leg stretch. We're going to lift up. You can either grab that's interesting. All right, can you still see me? I'm seeing Prince. Oh shoot. Oh man. Okay, you can see me now. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I saw that there was a video that came up on one of my playlists. All right, let's go back to straight leg stretch and click, 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 click. You're still lifted. Click, 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 and down. All right, so let's just do one more here. We're going to place our hands are going to reach up. Our legs are together, just like they're glued together. You're lifting up to your toes and bring it down, your shoulders down and up and down and up and down. Now hands come back behind your head like feathers. You're not holding your head up. Your core is. And you're going to just lower your legs slightly, just a bit. You don't want your back lifting up. So it's dependent on you and your body, how far you want to go. And one more. Bring your knees into tabletop. Elbows are out. And now you're going to do a crisscross. As your left knee comes in, you turn to the left and switch, 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 and down. Now sit up, and let's put our feet hip width apart, toes curled back. So flex feet, make sure you're on your sit bones. So sometimes it helps to pull some flesh out of the way. And let's inhale and exhale. You're rounding over, reaching out, getting a nice stretch here. And inhale up and exhale. And inhale. Again, your belly button goes to your spine. Exhale, reach out to your toes, past your toes. Inhale up and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale and reach, 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 reach. And inhale and up. All right, let's stand up and stretch out for some planks and push-ups. And let's come to the end of our mats. We're going to start with a kind of traditional Pilates way into a push-up. Your glutes are activated, and bring it down, slide it down all the way. So you're folding in half. You're going to walk out with your arms below your shoulders, straight. And now you're going to lower 6 inches. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go back into a pike. And then let's walk our hands back to your toes and then come up again. Let's do one more set. Coming up. And come down, slide down all the way and walk out. So again, your arms are right below your shoulders. And now we're going to bend 6 inches. Coming down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's do our pike. And now just a variation. Let's walk our feet in, trying to have as much of our feet on the mat as we come in between our hands like a carport. And you're going to dangle here. You can just swing your arms gently, get a little bit of shoulder work, and come around the other way, reverse. And now let's lift up. Let's articulate from our pelvis, coming up and over and release. And we're almost to the end. And let's go back down to the floor. And let's first do an angel stretch, I call it. Our arms and legs are splayed out like an X. And now you're going to bring up your left leg. Bring it over your body. Looking to the left is where your gaze will be. And now stretch out that left leg and wiggle your toes, left toes and left fingers, and stay stable on that right side, even though you're coming over it. And feel that nice cross-body stretch. A trainer used to tell me I wouldn't have to go to the chiropractor if I did that regularly. And come up with your right knee now. Bring it over your body. Your gaze to the right. And stretch out that right leg and wiggle. Wiggle those toes. And come back. Let's lay down. Just make sure your neck is long and roll your head from side to side, releasing the neck. Just do this a little bit. At some point in doing this, you should feel some coolness in your neck. Sometimes it's sooner, sometimes it's later, but it's from blood and spinal fluid getting into areas that are normally tight. And let's just do a couple more, because it doesn't have to hold up your neck. It doesn't have to hold up that 8 to 10 pound bowling ball. All right, now let's place our hands on our stomach and let's sit up. Don't stand up, I'm just turning off my minder there. And you can sit any way you want, but let's just hold your fingers right on your abdomen, right on your pelvis area, and inhale for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Exhale on 4. Inhale. Hold the inhale. Exhale on 4. And hold the exhale on 4. Let's do one more. Inhale. Just a full big inhale of positive, powerful thoughts. Exhale any fears, doubts, anxieties. You're powerful and loving. You have nothing to fear. Your day's going to go great.